Back in it make it clear. It's your host Rob Lowe bringing y'all the last. This is the NFL tour, right? And this the stop number 8, the AFC North, y'all. What's going on? We got Big Ten, the Ravens fan in the
Yes,
building.
sir. What's that word, man?
We here, man. We here. I'm ready. I'm ready for football.
Man, so we're gonna speak about my team right quick. We did I think we did a lot of good pickups this year.
Ho, D, how you? We
Oh
can't
I'm
shit.
leave
doing.
him out.
No, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. I know my
Hey
man.
shit.
Listen. I already know my man, so yeah, we can get right to it. You know what I'm saying?
It's
You know what I'm
done.
saying? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? We good.
that's
People know
Cuzzo,
me out
man.
there.
Man, what the Ravens looking like though, man?
Shit, man. We looking a little better this year. We got a lot of good pickups defensively this year. I feel like we got a bunch of young niggas coming in. As far as hold on. I got a young nigga, man. Clooney. Hey, a linebacker. We just picked him up 1 year contract.
Okay.
That little motherfucker gonna be nice, man. He gonna be nice. Coming up off that outside line, he gonna be nice. We got some more cornerbacks and some more DBs, which we needed because y'all know Humphreys is out. He'd have messed
Facts.
his
Yeah,
foot
that
up.
surgery.
Yeah, he'd have messed his foot up. But on good news, our running back came back. We looking a little better with that, and his first couple practice games, and he looked pretty good right now. We gonna see what he looking like. Um, come what you call it, when we play them Commanders. I need to see.
Tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I need to see. Yeah,
Ravens
yeah.
and FedEx Field. We'll see what's up with that. I got the Bengals though. I'm holding it down for them. You know what I'm saying? They're
Ooh.
coming off the 12-4 season last year, back to back AFC chips, right?
Mm.
You know, a lot of people blaming Joseph Osai, feel me, without even knowing the man's name, but that's cause that pushed Pat Mahomes when he was out of bounds, you feel me? Got the Chiefs an extra 15 yards, got him easier field goal to the Super Bowl. But what I see the biggest difference with the Bengals between the last 2 years, you look at Joe Mixon carries, he got 80 less carries coming in the last year, you know what I'm saying, versus the year before. And Joe Burrow passing attempts went up by 80. So they definitely transitioning, you know what I'm saying, the offense as they should to the number one pick, to the quarterback that a lot of people thinking is going to be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL when his contract do come up, you know what I'm saying? And even though he do got that calf injury that's lingering around, probably going to play
Mm-hmm.
in the preseason. We'll see about that.
Mm. He said the Bengals. Andy, how you feel about that, bro?
Cincinnati
What's
Bengals gonna be dogs this year. With Joe Burrow at the helm, I got belief in it. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, they got a squad. Like you said, Joe Mixon been having less carries, but we're gonna keep it real. Like the running back route been going, running backs ain't a big option right now. You can get one a dime a dozen. So
mm.
I'm just keeping the band with you. So they
Mm.
got the passing game, they got the nice defense, but I want to get to my team, the Cinderella team of the division,
The
the
center.
Cleveland
Cinderella
Browns.
team.
The
Cinderella.
Cleveland Browns, man. Let me tell you. Listen, I ain't gonna even get to the biggest story. I'm gonna say that for last, but let me go on that defensive side. You already know they got Miles Garrett coming at the
Mm-hmm.
quarterback, but what they added some young pieces on that back end. So doing that, you're gonna have time for Miles Garrett to get at the quarterback a little bit faster. Defense gonna help out. Now, offensive side, Nick Chubb, Amari Cooper, you still got solid people right there. Now, all you need is a quarterback. Now, in the first year, he had a lot of stuff on his plate coming in mid-season, throwing his shit off. He couldn't get the chemistry right. Coming to the second season, know the scheme a little bit better. Deshaun Watson, people, what I'm talking about. So they got the pieces this year to do something to make some noise. Don't sleep on them.
Uh,
Sound like Big Ten sleep. You awake, bruh?
dozed off. I dozed off. I dozed off. I Dozed off on the
You
pick.
don't
He
think it's
said
gonna come
he
together?
said the Cinderella team. Listen, man. Hey, I know it's a biased opinion. I know and I know I'm about to hear it from my cousin in here, but man, we got of course Odell Beckham. You know what I'm saying? But
Facts.
we just grabbed another little rookie, man. He gonna be nice, Zay Flowers. Him and Odell is about to be insane,
Tough.
cuz.
That's tough.
I've been watching them, bro. Like I've been watching the practice rounds and the little whatever's. But them two together, it's about to be crazy. And I just hope Lamar knows the level of receivers he has this year and put them to the ability. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Okay.
just hope
So we
that's
not ho. I know you saying not questioning and all that, but
yeah.
we not questioning Lamar's ability, right? Like
Nah,
his ability to get it there, right?
yeah. No, I just hope he choose to pass it instead of run it. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I want him to let the wide receivers do their job so he can relax and do, when he need to get big, get busy, he gonna get busy. You know what I mean? Bring that element to the game, but you definitely got some weapons out there this year. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
y'all
be
offense
pissed
gonna be
at
way
Lamar.
more dynamic.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm looking forward to seeing that. The Bengals defense might take a little step back. They lost Jesse Bates, one of the best safeties in the NFL, to the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? They ended up drafting Jordan Battle, cuz from Alabama, the safety in the third round. So they're gonna see if he can replace him. Their biggest free agent signing was Orlando Brown, the offensive tackle from the Chiefs, who came from the Ravens. I think y'all traded him to the Chiefs or whatever. He got 4 years for $64 million. Offensive line been a problem for the Bengals, even going back to the Super Bowl year when Aaron Donald, you know what I'm saying, wrecked their hopes and dreams on that last drive. But they got defensive linemen in the draft too. First round, Miles Murphy out Clemson. I'm watching cuz in his highlights. Look like a good player, like a third down pass rusher type. He get some speed off the edge, you know what I'm saying? Get to that quarterback. If you're gonna bootleg to his side, you gotta be careful because cuz gonna be on you type shit. So you gotta watch out for them in the defense for the Bengals.
Yeah, no Miles Garrett.
Nah. Miles
Nah,
Murphy,
I'm
Miles
fucking with you.
Garrett, nah.
I'm fucking with you. There's only a couple people that could beat Miles Garrett.
Is Miles
But
Garrett better than TJ Watt though?
that's a tight race right
I
there.
ain't gonna lie to you. I think you stumped me with that one, bro. Like it's gonna come down to numbers at that point. Cause them niggas is nice,
They
both of
both
them.
be getting
Both
about
of them
20
better than
sacks, about
Man,
18,
they
20.
both like it's a thin line between love and hate right there, brother.
Nah, that's a
If I
fact.
had to choose, though, I'd say Miles Garrett.
Mm.
Miles Garrett better against the run. TJ Watt a little quicker off the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. TJ Watt dropping the coverage a little bit too.
But he ain't doing what Miles Garrett do in the run defense.
That's a tough one. Well, I know ain't no Steelers fans gonna pick Miles Garrett, not just because TJ Watt on their team, because he swung that helmet at that quarterback. You know what I'm saying? They probably still bit off that jump.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Steelers hold grudges, man. They don't let nothing go.
OT, wasn't you saying the Ravens and the Steelers was the best rivalry ever?
Yeah.
Talk
The
your
most
shit.
the most medical injuries in history of football. Shit, they get wicked. I mean, granted, now it's not it's really not the same energy. I'm talking off the Troy Polamalu era. You know what I'm saying? Like it was going down. It was something. I was guaranteed everybody was gonna watch that game. I didn't care what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? You gonna watch the Steelers and the Ravens because you never know what's gonna happen. Something gonna happen though. Somebody gonna be hurt. There's been plenty of times I'm like, damn, they just crushed my man. And there's plenty of times I'm like, oh yeah, he deserved that. You know, you know
Nah,
what I mean?
the Big Ben, Joe Flacco days, all them. Big Ben used to try like get y'all hell, bro,
Oh
especially
yeah,
off them late
oh yeah,
drives.
respectfully. Big Ben always been a problem. You know what I'm saying? But it was in that era of, you know, him going against Ray and them,
Yeah,
it was a problem. Hainsworth was a problem. You know what I mean? He wasn't slight at all. That boy would go get it. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good battle. And you said Joe Flacco. Did I hear Flacco?
yeah, that's who was going against Big Ben.
I can't stand him. I can't stand him. I can't stand him on so many levels, man.
You
And
think, B, what you
I don't
got, bro?
necessarily blame him because he showed us exactly who he was. But I just feel like because of certain terms, he got all this money, and which kicked like a lot of our offensive players out. Then we lost like 50% of our defense, and they was all Hall of Famers for real. All the old heads left. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna say y'all got Hall of Fame defensive players this year, but y'all did pay Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? D, what you think about that, bruh? Or just anything you got in general?
First, I want to say it's not the biggest rivalry of all time. Okay.
I get it.
Okay.
I get
First
it.
of all, let me get that out the way.
I get it.
Then, the Lamar Jackson is going to take this offense as Lamar Jackson goes. This is this offense going to go. I don't care what the running game, how they run the ball, and all that wide receivers that y'all got. Cause as the QB, right? Lamar Jackson got a set of skills that a lot of quarterbacks don't have. That's running the ball, right? So J.K. Dobbins, like I was saying earlier, J.K. Dobbins, no matter who back there, if you got Lamar back there, the rushing game gonna be successful. Just like I was explaining on Anthony Richardson, go watch that one, and then so it's gonna be successful. It works in this NFL nowadays. So the question is, does Lamar have that arm to get it to Odell? Does Lamar have that arm to get it to Zay Flowers? And can they create that separation like Odell used to and like Zay used to do in college? That's the question. It's a lot of
These the
questions
questions
over
we
there
need the
that y'all
answers
ain't been
to.
answered yet.
Sir, he showed that with Hollywood he could get the ball there. If you watch the games, I mean, I know you are, you know, a fanatic, a sport fanatic. I know you was watching him. When he threw them jumps, hold on, because you say can Lamar get it there? Lamar was getting it there. These niggas was dropping passes. Let's start with that. Let's make sure the receivers, and I feel you, make sure they can catch it and all that. But this is a new grain, and we gonna do it. Understand me?
Did Hollywood ever had over 100 catches in the season?
100 catches in the season? No.
Did Mark Henry have over 100 catches in the season?
Mark Andrews?
I mean, Mark Henry. Mark Andrews, my bad.
Rest in peace to the big dog, man. Hey.
Mark Andrews, though, man. Yes. So, Mark Andrews was more of a right there type of, it's a tight end, so he's right there, 5 and turn around, defense spread out. I can think that joint. It's an easy pass right there. I like Lamar Jackson. I'm just saying some questions that people getting hyped over that we ain't seen yet.
Oh, my bad. Right. I got something to rebuttal that, though.
Okay.
It's on you. I mean, go ahead.
My bad. I just got a quick one. As a quarterback, you said, okay, so we naming number 1 and number 2 receivers on the team at this moment. Hollywood and motherfucking Andrews. Understand? Either one of them is the 1 or 2, depending on the play. So, if they're double teaming this little ass nigga Hollywood going up the field,
who was double teaming Hollywood?
Because you only got 2 receivers. So once the lineman and the quarterback got the tight end, They on the backfield and they got Andrew. They got Hollywood. What are you talking about? We don't have too many. We didn't add that, bro.
You did just say he was dropping the ball like a motherfucker.
The other receivers, all the other receivers, that's why you don't talk about them. That's why you don't hear about them, because the niggas was dropping passes. The only two receivers was catching the ball was this motherfucking Hollywood and Mark Andrews. So once you take away the speed and the up the road, you know what I'm saying, from Hollywood, either he gonna run it or dip it off to his tight end. That's all. And now he has more options. So I don't want to see that for real no more. I want him to take his time and get the play out. You know what I'm saying? Because he has options.
No, I feel that. You say what?
Oh no, I was saying go ahead real quick.
Yeah. On this, I hear you, Big Tim, because it's the same shit you was talking about earlier. For real. It's about Lamar being able to get the ball out his hands quick, right, and get the ball into these playmakers' hands on these screens, being able to use the whole field for real. Because it's like, yeah, D, I understand. I thought Hollywood was gonna be nice for real. He did all right, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's about having 100 catches in the Ravens offense, right? It's more so about, can you have like 4 people with 40 catches? You know what I'm saying? 5 people with 35 type shit, where everybody get about 700-800 yards type shit, you know what I'm saying? And the offense runs smoother.
I hear you. That's why they added so many pieces. And they still got Batman, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I hear you. But just to I get to that. But just to go back to what you said earlier, Big Ten. Double team on Hollywood is ridiculous. Any defensive coordinator know damn well they playing 8-man in the box when they go against Lamar Jackson.
Right. I feel you.
Ain't no way around it.
I mean, by double team, I mean it's really, other than our tight end, he was the only option and down the field. So people knew to be somewhere around the vicinity, because if he didn't have that first option and cuz he looking up the field, that's cuz he gonna use his feet. He didn't have too many other options. He'll try to get it to the nigga going across the field, nigga drop the goddamn ball. We had the most drop passes, and they hitting them square in the damn chest, and they dropping these jumps.
Not all people gonna be watching this year.
All of them. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Like he got this year right here. If he don't show up, he getting talked about. I'm gonna have shit to say about Lamar if he don't do what he gotta do this year. For real. We got options.
I don't know. Do you got a question real quick?
I just want to get right back to what you was talking about. Now, I do want to give props on the Ravens for this. Lamar Jackson is an improviser, right? So, who's the best wide receiver doing that with? Odell Beckham. So I give you props with that. Now, I just don't know Zay Flowers in the NFL yet. If he showed me that quick shift, you know what I'm saying? That little Now y'all probably talking with something, but
we watching it FedEx tomorrow.
I gotta see it before I believe it.
And tomorrow we running what's his name? Josh Johnson. And what's the other quarterback name we just grabbed?
No Lamar. As he should though. He just got that bread.
Yeah, we went.
But I mean, we was talking about the Ravens' weapons. I ain't really get to talk about the Bengals' weapons for real, because Joe Burrow and that offense is the quarterback that really do let the receivers do the work for him, hit the bombs when it need be. I feel like Jamar Chase is about to have one of them battles with his old LSU teammate Justin Jefferson. You know what I'm saying? Try and fight for who about to be the number one receiver. Shit, for the next 5-10 years type shit, like getting that type of inspiration, offensive player of the year for Justin Jefferson, all that shit, about 2,000 yards, breaking Randy Moss. He want that too. I feel like And he got T. Higgins with him too. They signed Irv Smith Jr., the tight end. So he gonna be out there for him and shit. They in FedEx too, matter of fact, preseason game this Saturday. So Commanders got back-to-back AFC North games, but in the regular season, I see the Bengals going 7-2. Hot start to start off. They finished about 13-4. I feel like they got a real shot. I ain't see the Chiefs schedule yet, but 13-4, they got a real shot to have AFC chip come through Cincinnati this year.
Well, I see no shot for Cleveland. I'm just gonna keep it bad with you. I see them playing tight games, tough games. Making a noise for themselves here and there. But I really can't say I see Cleveland making the playoffs for real, for real. So I do see Cincinnati making the playoffs, and I do see Baltimore making the playoffs out of this division, though.
All right. What you think that record gonna be, bro?
I can agree. Cincinnati do definitely somebody to watch out for this year.
What you think Baltimore got a shot to win the division?
Yeah, I think so. But it's so many if factors right now. But the way we setting it up, if we don't beat the division this year, we gonna be like either the second or we gonna be number 2. It's gonna be either Cincinnati or Baltimore at this point, number 1 spot.
Yeah.
I don't really see anybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's like what Handy said. Come on, man, you got come on.
Yeah. The Steelers got a decent defense still. Mike Tomlin still there. Still got to see with the quarterback. Shout out to J-Man. No, my fault, bro. We couldn't run the joint at 8. Shout out to your Steelers and all that. But we're going to get to the last topic. The top 5 favorite AFC North players of all time. I was telling D this shit early on the live, too. I was like, yeah, Ho T. Change this joint real quick. It's like, oh, yeah, Ho T. This is one of the toughest jumps I had to create. Toughest list. Ho T. This motherfucking box is too much. Well, I ain't even going to put this joint up here because this box too much, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Top 5 favorite. Who going to start it off?
Go ahead, Tim. Start off with your first 5.
You me like that. I'm a guess here. I'm gonna let.
Go ahead, D.
I got you. So, other than my number 1, Troy Polamalu, man, from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Listen,
Okay.
you see
You
that
starting
head
with number
going
1?
around?
Huh? This your
No, number
top
5.
1?
This is number 5. Number 5.
Okay,
This is
all
my number
right.
5. My number 5.
Bet.
When you see that head step out on that field, you knew you was gonna get 100% energy, 100% hits, 100% crackbacks, and all effort to get the ball. That man was everywhere. I'm talking about on the line, behind the line, linebacker. I'm talking about as a safety. He was everywhere, flying around, making sacks. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my day until I saw Troy Polamalu, man. So I got to give a shout out to him.
Hell yeah. So, my number 5 is another Steeler. It's that boy Antonio Brown, man. AB at number 5, bruh. From 2013 to 2018, it's a 6-year period. A man got 1,000 targets from Big Ben. He threw that boy 1,000 passes. He caught 686 of them jumps, bruh. He was wilding on the NFL for that whole stretch. Even the Facebook Live, that shit went left for him with the Steelers, but to me, that shit was entertaining, bruh. So he definitely on the list.
And we just doing rounds of number 5, right?
Yeah.
My number 5 is Chad Ochocinco for the Bengals. Boy, was crazy. I respected like Handy was saying with Troy. I respected his energy. Like, nigga, fuck you. I am who I am. I respected that. You know what I'm saying? Then he showed up. Like he he ain't just talk that shit. He was there, young. He'll get you what you need. You know what I mean? People hated him for it because they really couldn't say nothing. So I'm going with Chad. I'm going with Chad, man. Yeah, Chad.
Okay. So my number 4, you already brought them up, Antonio Brown.
Mm.
Cause you gotta give him his respect as a Steeler, man. He was, he was breaking records. Well, yeah, he was breaking records
Yeah, he was
when
doing
he was
crazy
a
shit.
Steeler. Like he was
Yeah.
being compared to Jerry Rice, Randy Moss. Like he
Mm.
was in that category with Big Ben at his quarterback, not a young Big Ben. I'm talking about after the accident, Big Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he was finding ways to get open, worked on his games, came through the mud, did the grind and all that the hard way, you know what I'm saying? He ain't go to the big college. So I gotta give him his props at the end of the day, man, to go listen to the music. It's like, no, I'm playing.
That boy crazy.
Hey, bruh, AB and Big Ben first came through, man. They had to worry about that man Ed Reed. That's my number 4, man.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about free safeties, man. The truest sense of the free safety. We break shit down on facts and stats, right? So you got the safety is all the way in the back of the defense, making sure don't no bombs get past. They reading everything, reading the quarterback eyes. He was the best at that all time.
That's a fact. Fact. My number 4, I'm going with Troy. I had him wrong. Troy Polamalu was definitely different. Like I said, I was excited to watch them Ravens and Steelers games, man. It was epic. And any game he played, that boy, he was on it. He wasn't no slouch. But yeah, Troy was my number 4. Or is my number 4, excuse me.
Okay.
My number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Hey, this is a sad day right here. This is a sad day when this man retired. Cause he was the only one. Fuck all the other ones. He was the only one. When he went against Peyton Manning, I saw him on that other side of the field. He'll jump that joint down and look him dead in his eyes, and already knew he was on the same IQ as Peyton Manning on the defensive side. Like fucking Ray Lewis, cuz
Yeah.
was too
Yeah.
nasty. Sound
Yeah.
like that's my favorite
Nah,
linebacker.
Peyton Manning hitting
Like
that
a lot of
motherfucking Omaha. You got Ray Lewis in the back, like, hey, we changing to this
people.
shit. We change. Yeah, nah, that was
That
crazy.
shit out getting shit right for the defense. So, cuz ain't nobody, I ain't never seen nobody do it like him at the linebacker position. So I got to give credit to credit. It's due once again, Ray
Yes,
Lewis at my
sir.
number 3.
Thankfully.
So, yeah, nah, he was red talent, man. I gotta say though, segue real quick. Daisy a red talent too. Shout out to Saba, you know what I'm saying? Rendered got the cookout we just pulled up from. You can't even tell niggas it's lit for real. This is why we the best sports podcast. And niggas will be real loud lit and got all type of facts and stats for niggas. What I'm trying to tell y'all, August 25th, this Friday, she's gonna be up there, ladies' night, you know what I'm saying? Pull up to the Harlot in DC, all that little commercial. One of my number 3, Chad Johnson. The McDonald's All-American, you know what I'm saying? Eat 10 cheeseburgers on you, come out, had 10 catches. That boy wild with it, man. Quick feet, you know what I'm saying? In and out of the routes, one of the best route runners of the generation, for real, for real. And the celebrations, A1. The mini golf, you know what I'm saying? Having a little Hall of Fame jacket, bringing his own shit. Come on. That's entertainment.
Mm. That you, God damn it, that's a good one. Chad Johnson. And then my third one, I kind of went old school for my third one. So like I'm
It's
gonna
up to
just say,
you.
it. My number 3 is Jim Brown. My number 3 is Jim Brown. I don't know if we can go that.
No, I respect.
I just started thinking about it just now.
That's my grandfather's favorite player.
Yeah, Jim Brown, man. You know what I mean? natural born, man. That boy was a train. You know what I mean? Like he was different. Watching the highlights of him and watching his old games, like yeah, he was definitely different. So major respect to Jim Brown. That's my number 3.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. All right. These right here, man, these is tough right here for me. These ones and twos. I could go back and forth with these ones all fucking day with you. But I had to make something up. I had to made up my mind. So at my number two, let me tell you, man, I would had an episode when I was talking about Jerry Rice footwork. You know what I'm saying? Go watch it. Every wide receiver, watch them to perfect their craft off of that. But Chad Ochocinco, cause if it wasn't Marvin Harrison, cause we already went through this. If it wasn't Marvin Harrison, it was Chad Ochocinco for me, Mo. Like
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like when I used to play football back in the day, I had good hands. I probably, y'all probably get tired of me saying this shit, but I had good
Oh,
hands.
we got somebody that can confirm this shit
Hey,
now, though.
I'm just here.
What you think?
I'm just here. I'm just here.
Come on, man, on the blacktop, high school. Come on, man. Don't laugh me out.
Hey, no, look, man, look. We talking NFL. We ain't speaking what we did at home. Don't get me wrong though. My man was no slouch on that field, bro. He got no slouch, bro. But
Hey,
talking.
bro.
Just help me out, man.
Nah,
Just
come
help me
on,
out.
man. That ain't like I said.
Nah, bro. You know they ain't like that.
Just help me out, man.
Go
Just
ahead,
help me
man.
out.
Nah, yeah,
So,
you put me off guard, bro. I'm nervous.
hear me out. Hear me out, man. Hear me out. Hear me out. Let me wrap this up. So, so I used to watch Chad Ochocinco because I had good hands, but my coaches always tell me, you gotta work, you gotta be a little faster. You know what I'm saying? They ain't tell me I had to be quick, so I had to move a little faster. You know what I'm saying? Get the spats. So I used to watch Chad how you get the spats, how you use his footwork. Working on my quickness, just to get the certain spats, knowing how to turn your body, knowing how to turn your hips. Chad Ochocinco was definitely one of the great ones when he did that. So yeah.
No, that's a fact. That's a big fact, bro. And I feel like just as quick as Chad was on offense, man, Troy Polamalu was just as quick on defense, bro. To get from one spot of the field to 10, 20 yards away in about 0.5 seconds or some shit, bruh. Shit was crazy. And then the head, that shit just made it look even wilder, bruh, because he would just be flying all over the field. That's all you see is his head moving back and forth and shit, making adjustments. My favorite plays from him, though, is when he used to real live time that shit up and jump over the line of scrimmage when they snapped the ball. Real live sack the quarterback, cause fumbles on fourth down, all type of wild shit. My man, real life had wild timing. So, shout out to Troy.
Troy Polamalu was your number 2.
Yeah.
Okay. My number 2 is Ed Reed. Growing up, man, watching him run 110 yards, end zone to end zone, one hand catching it by the goal line. Him and the duo Ray Lewis out that jump looking like Shaq and Kobe for the Lakers. They just
Mm-hmm.
doing it, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
powerhouse, bruh. And like I don't know. I just got a lot of respect for that man. The way he always kept control of what he was doing back there. You know, it wasn't too many times somebody could beat him. And if you tried him, you really had to be that quarterback. You had to be that guy. You know what I mean? Like that guy. And that guy was usually Tom Brady, but even still, he had troubles. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, man. Y'all got Brady
nonetheless,
a
yeah.
couple times.
Ed Reed, man, that's my guy. I'm going with him for number 2.
All right, man. My number one.
Oh, it's getting spicy.
The reason why I became a DB coach,
Oh shit.
my man Ed Reed, man. My man Ed
Mm.
Reed, you forgot one too. When he caught that joint and they was like, get down.
Oh
And he was
yeah.
like, no, fuck
Nope.
that shit. I'm
Oh
gone.
no. I
You know
did
what
forget.
I'm saying?
I did forget.
Nah, you ain't forget, but yeah, that was a big part of that joint.
Hell
But nah,
yeah.
he was the only player. He was the only player that when we played against them, and it was plenty of time we get like a fumble or strip or anything, interception. Under my breath, I'd be like, damn, that's my boy Harry. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't Cause I used to respect the shit out of Aaron Reed, man. Still to this day, still follow him on Instagram. Go check him out, DJ and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know,
Mm-hmm.
man. Fuck with my
Yo,
man
give
Aaron
my
Reed,
man
man.
Aaron Reed another job in college football, bro. Can
That's
we
a
Real
stop
fact.
playing?
talk.
That's a fact.
Can we
That's a
stop
fact.
playing? But I'm gonna get to my number one. You know what I'm saying? Ray Lewis, bruh. Ray, man. That last run, first off, on the cover of Madden, you know what I'm saying? The cover of Madden he was on was probably the craziest defense I ever seen on Madden, by the way. So if you really go
Oh
back.
five. Oh
Yeah,
five, man.
yeah. It was
First
hard to
hit
score
stick.
30
That
on
was the
that
first hit
motherfucker.
stick. First year hit stick was 05.
That's what it was. Niggas was real like cracking shit out there, bro. But
Yeah.
Ray Lewis, man, even going to his retirement year was like 2012.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when he did the little shimmy jump dance, you know what I'm saying, coming out for the first playoff game, even that shit got me hyped. I ain't even no Ravens fan, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I was definitely rooting for him to get that last chip.
We appreciate that. We needed
Yeah,
that love and support. Even though Beyonce tried to cancel us. You know, we gonna leave that we gonna leave that alone, you know what I mean? But my number one, Ray Lewis. Like I said, Shaq and Kobe, man. Shaq and fucking Kobe, man. It was terrible for people, man. Then you had my man T Sizzle. It was crazy. But Ray Lewis, the way he dominates the floor, the way he had people scared to do stuff, the way he took advantage of the people who wasn't afraid of him at first. You know what I mean? Them big tight ends be like, oh, I'd say he crush him. You know what I'm saying? Put him to the slow. I forgot the name of the tight end. Matter of fact, that played for the Colts. And me and Nico always talk, me and my little brother, because he's a Colts fan. We always talk about this play. And Peyton Manning threw that thing right across the middle. When I say he crushed Slim, he did Slim so dirty. Like, it was so bad, bro. I just remember seeing Ray just crush people. Like, I used to be geeked to watch him crush people. So that's my number one. That's my number one. You know what I mean?
Dallas Clark, man. Don't disrespect the Hall of Fame like that.
He got the Hall of Fame and Meta Train.
You said that was Dallas Clark?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Dallas Clark used to do numbers. I ain't gonna hold you.
All he seen was numbers that day. That's all he seen after that play. It was over for.
The Matrix. The Matrix of that motherfucker.
Hey,
Hey,
if you get hey, when y'all get a chance to edit this clip, man, make sure y'all put that clip in there, man. No, I'm playing, bro.
nah, bro. But we gotta definitely have you back on during the NFL season, bro. We do the live jumps. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Right before that Sunday night. Everybody plug in with us. We're gonna take off next Sunday. And
Mm-hmm.
we'll be back. We'll be back talking that playoff shit about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. Everything you got for him, D?
Oh, you said the playoff shit.
Yeah, we're gonna do a playoff episode where we predict all the division winners, the wild card, all that shit. Probably
Okay,
2
breaking
weeks.
news, baby. Y'all getting breaking news right now. Let me tell you. Breaking news. But also breaking news, my man already shouted out. I'm shouting out one more time. Ladies Night, August 25th. Pull up 2001 11th Street, Northwest DC. If you ain't there, you're going to miss an incredible show by all ladies performing, a lady DJ. I'm talking about you know,
Raj,
me and Rob gonna have our ones and twos on the mic, but we
Mom,
gonna have a lady host on the, you know, one. Man, listen,
Baba,
it's gonna be crazy, man. So pull up.
Daisy,
Mm.
Logan, Ralia, you hear me? With Raj, Juan. Shout out to him. Love. Peace.